Hello everyone, I Assistant Professor V Shete from Department of Microbiology. In this online lecture, we will see the bioterrorism topic. In the last online lecture, we saw the bioleaching of different metals. In this, we will see another topic, bioterrorism. So let's start. First, we will see what is the definition of the bioterrorism. There are many definitions available on the authentic sources in the internet. From that, I have picked one definition. So, as we all know, the terrorism, which means the use of violence, right, in the population or in the community. So, the bioterrorism is the use of the biological agent in the act of the terrorism, that is the bioterrorism. The definition says that the unlawful use, illegal use, right, illegal use of the microorganism or the toxins from this microorganism to produce death, to kill the people, or to produce infections, diseases in the humans, plants, and the plant or the animals. The act is intended, the act is very much intentionally created act, purposeful act. Bioterrorism is always an intentional act and the purposeful act to create the fear and intimidate the governments or the societies in the pursuit of political, religious, or the ideological goals. Right? So this is the definition of the bioterrorism. Now the next, the history of the bioterrorism. Now we have the very evidences for the bioterrorism act, right, in the World War I, in the World War II, and the first bioterrorism evidence is the plague, right, plague disease, due to which the major people population get killed, right. So this was in the 1346. This is the very famous example of the bioterrorism. This was the intentionally created act, the plague disease spreadness, right. The next we have the smallpox disease, smallpox virus, right. Next, in the World War One, they have used the anthrax toxins in the German program, and they have spread this intentionally or the purposefully to create the bioterrorism, to kill the people or to spread diseases in the people, right, or a community or in the population in a country. So like this, we have many examples, we have many evidences for this bioterrorism act. The next we will see the biological terrorism is what other way we can define. So it is the use of the biological agent to intentionally produce. As I have mentioned, this act is intentionally created act. Okay, it's very intentionally created act, purposefully created act to produce the illness, that is to produce diseases, disease conditions, or intoxication in a susceptible population or in a community, in a susceptible population, right. And on the right hand side you are seeing that logo, that is for the biohazard logo. It is to indicate that the logo is present in the laboratories, in the hospitals where there is the harmful pathogens present, harmful biological agents are present which can cause hazard, right. And so this logo should be present there to indicate that this place is not safe, here it's some biological pathogens are present, right. So there this logo should be present, the biohazard logo. Now the next, we have some criteria, certain specific criteria to decide whether the biological agent can be used as in the act of the bioterrorism, right. So we cannot say that each organism, each microorganism that is present mostly in the natural ways that used in this act, right? These are some specially some specific microorganism or the biological agents which comes under this criteria and which fulfills this criteria, then only they can be used, or we can say that they can be used in the bioterrorism. Now what is this criteria? We will see one by one. The first one is the morbidity and the mortality rate, right? So depending on how much increase or decrease is happening due to this bacteria, we will then classify that bacteria as this agent can be used or can be classified as the bioterrorist. Okay, then second is the delivery potential. Now how fast the biological agents is reaches to the people, or how fast the infection is spreading, that is the delivery potential. Then the public perception, this is a very